and welcome to our Spring 2022 Hack-A-Mall series. Today we are creating a magical fairy garden or bunny garden, and we're using our Easter 2022 tray to style our cute little bunny with egg for a perfect centerpiece. So let's get started. And the materials that you'll need for this hack is going to be your Easter 2022 bunny, your Easter wood and metal tray, an assortment of mosses, fun little fairy accessories for fairy gardens, and little round disc of birch or any wood that you find. Also is fairy garden accessories. You'll need hot glue gun if you want to make it more permanent, scissors to cut any moss that might be too big, and we are ready to go. Now that we have our materials ready, I'm going to start sorting through my assortment of mosses. This was something I found in Hobby Lobby. I'm sure you can Google, maybe find it in Amazon. I liked it because it had different textures and colors. And my favorite part, it has this moss sheet that just turned out to be the same size as our tray. So I'm going to start with this kind of moss. You should be able to find more moss sheets like this in different sizes, and you're going to need your scissors if you find a different size to cut it. So like I said, this was close to the size. It is folded right here, so I'm going to leave it folded because it turned out to fit perfectly in there. And I have a little bit extra here, so I'm just going to eye it, grab my scissors, and cut. I'm going to make sure to cut not too close so that I don't have a gap. If I need a little bit more, it's better to cut bigger than too small, because then you're going to have a gap there. You could always just squeeze it in. Now, if you wanted this terrarium or little fairy garden to be more permanent, you could hot glue gun down the moss. I'm going to leave it as an option so that I can take it off and change it throughout the season. And this moss is messy, but that's what crafting is all about. So we'll just clean up a little bit here. Now, this is all going to be whatever you think is going to look best. You can choose any of your little fairy garden accessories. Like I said, I chose these little wood discs. First, you can plan out your placement and see, how it's balancing out. The goal is to be able to fit our bunny, right? So either in the center or somewhere where he's going to stand there safely. And so maybe I'll just start with him and then plan around him. Now, I love these little mushrooms, and I think I am going to use some hot glue gun to put them on our little wood disc so that they can stand, and some around our little bunny friend. Okay. So first I'm going to visually plan it out, and I think it's a great idea to find an assortment of mosses so that you can add some different textures and colors around your tray. It's a little bit more interesting. I've even seen mosses in different colors, like pink, I think even white, just like this one that I have here. These are actually still kind of moist, which is fun because they are real moss. So they smell nice and earthy. Let's see. This fun pack also came with little twigs, and why not just add some around? And these like stringy textures. Maybe I can create some sort of like nest with these and like stuff them somewhere. Okay. I'm going to continue adding a little bit of textures everywhere. As soon as I'm happy with my arrangement, I am going to grab the hot glue gun and make some of it a little bit more permanent so that I can safely move the tray around and nothing, either falls off. Okay. Kind of happy with what I have here. Again, this is a perfect opportunity for you to be creative. You can add flowers to this. There is all sorts of little miniature decor that you can put on this as well. And this is a perfect way to create a centerpiece for your Easter celebration. Even put this on a kitchen counter or your entryway. So I'm going to start with the hot glue gun. I want to add some dabs here so that we can make this a little bit more permanent and they don't fall off. And then another one here. Again, always remember to plan before you settle for your final design, making sure that it's balanced well, that you are not missing anything. You don't have to rush through it. And I am going to glue down some of this moss just to make sure it stays in place. And if you do decide to do a terrarium and not use this tray, you can always create something fun in the pedestal tray from the spring box as well, or any other container that you find could fit a terrarium. And don't forget to share it with us. We would love to see what you create. In our Facebook Decocrated or Deco Hacks community is a great place to share all of the fun stuff that you guys put together. Now, this hack in particular, I would say is on the easy side. It's just making sure you can find all these materials. And again, I would search on Google or Amazon. Definitely if you have a Hobby Lobby near you, that would be a place that you could find most of these items. And this is also a fun activity to do with kids. Of course, the hot glue gun is a little on the hot side, and even myself, I burn myself sometimes, but if you do it safely, I think you're good to go. Also, if you choose not to make it permanent, that also works. So I am going to glue down, like I am with the mosses, to that mat that I have in the bottom, the little pieces of wood so that they do not move around. And I say in total, I think maybe you'll spend more time trying to find the pieces you need to put it together than actually putting it together. So we'll say that this is a fast and easy hack with a big impact. I think it's definitely something your guests will notice during your Easter dinners or celebrations. And then you can show them how easy and fun this was. Okay. So all of our little pieces are glued down. They should not move out of place. If you were to move this tray around, they will not be going anywhere. Clean up any hot glue gun strings that you have around. And there you are. All of the pieces are nice and glued. If you are going to move the tray around, I would move your ceramic money, but he has his space right there. And there you are. Super easy and fun hack. Remember to like this video, share with your friends, and if you are going to create one of these beautiful trays, make sure you share it with us.